Good morning, Warhawks. Today is Wednesday, May 29th, 2013. I'm Lexi Josesania.
And I'm Robert Scott, and this is Hawkeye News.
Hey seniors, remember to get your internship packets filled out, signed, and turned in to Ms. Strauss in room 306 by May 31st. You also need to get your permission slips signed and turned in before you go on your internship, so you'll be cleared by the attendance office.
Be sure to remember, the San Diego Unified School District Police Department is hosting a SAFE program for driver teenagers between ages 15 and 19. The presentation will highlight the primary causes of crashes among teens and how to reduce your chance of being involved in a crash. Contact Officer Donald Williams for more information on how to participate.
Seniors, are you excited for a final night of fun with friends before high school is over? I'm here to give you a little insight on this activity. For seniors, grad night can be one of the last opportunities to hang out with friends. It seems like a rite of passage activity, but when did it start? Grad night began at Disneyland in 1966. It was from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., and students had a dress code of suits, ties, and party dresses. Back then, tickets were only $7 compared to our $110.
I think it's cool that back in the 60s they got to dress up and be all cute, and they didn't have to pay as much as we do.
Grad night will take place on June 6th. Students will depart from Madison at 3:30 p.m. and leave the park at 4 a.m. There will be access to both Disneyland and California Adventures.
I think grad night will be really fun because I'll be with a lot of my friends and I get to go on rides that I didn't get to go on before. And they have the Cars Land at California Adventures, which I'm really excited for.
I'm excited for grad night because there's not going to be any long lines and we get to ride whatever rides we want.
I'm excited for grad night because it's the last day of school and I'll be at the happiest place on earth with my two boyfriends, Paul and Josh.
I'm looking forward to just spending the last night pretty much with my friends and just having a good time.
I think grad night would have been better in past years because it was cheaper, and nowadays people are just trying to get turned up.
I'm excited for grad night because it's going to be at Disneyland, which is like the happiest place on earth, right? And then you get to dance all night, and that's really fun. So, and you're going to be with a lot of friends, and you get to meet a lot of new people. And the boys.
Hopefully now you know a little bit more about grad night. Have a fun time and stay safe, seniors. Signing out for Hawkeye News, I'm Lexi Josesania.
The school library will be closed for student use May 31st. Remember, seniors, you must pay all fines in order to receive your cap and gown. Underclassmen who will be returning books and paying fines have till the end of the year.
Graduation flowers are currently available at www.kahunaflowers.com. The kukui nut, orchid lace, and roses range from $25 to $30, and all orders will be available for pickup at graduation.
Disneyland is one of the most fun places on earth, but do you know about their secrets? Well, Hawkeye News reporters Katrina Wirtz and Brianne Curran are here to tell you more about them.
If you plan on traveling to Disneyland anytime soon, there are some secrets hidden throughout the happiest place on earth. By the end of this story, you'll be an expert on the mysteries of the park.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America.
Throughout Disneyland, there are various themed areas to make your Disneyland experience better. While walking down Main Street, USA, you may notice the scent of vanilla being pumped throughout the vents.
So Main Street is actually modeled after Walt Disney's hometown, and the way that it's designed is actually when you're walking into Disneyland, the street widens out, and that's so that it looks like Main Street goes on forever, and then when you're leaving the park, it actually looks shorter so it doesn't take as long for you to get out.
You may also notice that Main Street isn't exactly modern day. That's because Walt Disney modeled it after his hometown of Missouri in the year 1910. As well as Main Street USA, Tomorrowland was created with a year in mind, 1986. These 2 years coincide with the lands because they were the 2 years that Halley's Comet circled the Earth.
While visiting the park, keep a lookout for hidden Mickey Mouse figures. As of 2012, there are over 90 figures scattered throughout the park.
One of the best kept secrets in the entire Disneyland Resort is an elite restaurant which is located in New Orleans Square, Club 33. Club 33 has a 14-year waiting list and members pay over $27,000 a year to dine here.
So one time I got the opportunity to go inside Club 33, and it was Walt Disney's private club that he had. It's actually the only place in Disneyland where they serve beverages other than Coca-Cola. And when you go inside, you have to have someone allow you in. And when we went in, there's one room that's a dining room, and around it are animatronic birds, kind of like the birds you see in the Tiki Room. And Walt Disney used to invite his guests to come sit around the table in this dining room, and then he would speak through the birds and say things to them and make the birds move and have conversations with them.
Back in 1959, mermaids used to roam free throughout the submarine voyage ride. Although the ride has been changed to Pixar's Finding Nemo, the spirit of the mermaids still remain.
They used to actually have women in mermaid costumes with mermaid tails on, sitting there flapping their tails and waving to the guests. And it's the best laid plans of mice and men. They thought that it was a great idea, but people ended up hitting on the mermaids and trying to get out to the mermaids to ask them out on dates. So eventually they had to remove the mermaids for their safety.
The Matterhorn is one of the most prominent landmarks in Disneyland, as well as being a popular ride. However, the mountain holds much more than just a roller coaster. A basketball court was built in 1959 for workers as well as professional basketball players to practice on. You may notice the firehouse located as you exit the park. What you may not notice is the constant light that comes through the upstairs window. This used to be Walt Disney's personal apartment, and ever since his death in 1966, they have kept the light on to keep the spirit of Walt Disney himself in the park at all times.
Whether you're traveling to Paris, Tokyo, or even our hometown Anaheim, you'll be an expert on all the mysteries of the park.
Be sure to say hi to Johnny Depp. Sources say he stays there at least every 2 months.
Signing out for Hawkeye News, I'm Katrina Wirth.
And I'm Brian Curran. We'll be right back after these short messages.
What? Excuse me, sir. Would you like to buy some Thin Mints? They're for a good cause. I can get a badge for this, and they're only $4.
No.
They're small and minty. Would you like a sample at least?
Sure.
They're amazing! I'll buy all of them!
Girl Scout cookies. Brighten up your day. Sold for limited time only.
After being separated for 17 years, two sisters became reunited at a high school track meet. One adopted and the other jumping houses, the two girls came to see that they have the same last name and almost identical facial features. The sisters decided to make up for lost years of no contact and spend all of their free time together.
The state of Oklahoma has been undergoing a destructive tornado, which killed 24 people. In just 40 minutes, this tornado destroyed 21 miles of Oklahoma City, leaving the area, 2 elementary schools, and 1 hospital almost unrecognizable. This tornado broke apart loved ones and scattered cars all around the area. Though most of the city is currently under reconstruction, some residents are hesitant to rebuild in such a danger-prone place.
Last week at the Billboard Awards, singer Miguel tried to jump over his screaming fans during his performance and kicked a young woman in the face, landing on her head. Miguel continued with his performance only to serenade the wrong woman as an apology.
Thanks for watching our show this week, Warhawks. We'll now leave you with the Disney edition of Talent Trivia.
Have a happy ending, Warhawks.
Sleepy, droopy, Droopy, right? Droopy? No. Sleepy, grumpy, happy, sad. Wait, is it gloomy?
Dopey, crunchy, goofy, leany. It's dopey with the big ears. Fiery. Grumpy.
Sleepy, happy, grumpy, dreamy, dopey, bashful, and dark.
Grumpy. Snory. Sleepy. Loudy. Roly. Polioli.
Am I supposed to know that? Iraq? Man, what do you mean?
UK, Asia is it's a continent. China, Japan, Tokyo. That's a city.
That's in Japan.
Brazil.
No, they don't.
Is Asia a country?
And China. And France. And England. And
How do you know this?
I don't know, I'm guessing. Spain.
No other countries have Disneyland. Florida has it.
Pocahontas, Cinderella, Snow White. There's gotta be more.
Pocahontas, Snow White. Who? Oh, Rapunzel. Is Tinkerbell a princess?
Snow White.
Y'all got it.
Nah, you gotta go.
Snow White, Cinderella,
Mulan.
Sleeping Beauty,
Oh shit.
Ariel,
Simba. Mufasa. Tarzan.
Ariel, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, the black one, Tiana, I think her name is, something like that.
Rapunzel, Snow White, Tiana. Is it Tiana or Tiara? Oh,
Beauty and the Beast one, Belle. That's her name, I think.
Beauty and the Beast, because I myself am a beast, so we relate.
My favorite Disney character is Mickey Mouse, and my
character is Snow White.
Is Simba from The Lion King.
My favorite Disney character is Rapunzel from Tangled. I love that movie so much. My whole room's covered with it. I think it's called Space Mountain because it's like so dark, you don't even know where you're going, and you're just like going all over the place. It's crazy.
what's that one ride? The Hotel of Terror or something? The Hotel of Terror. The Tower of Terror? Tower of Terror, yeah, that's my favorite ride.
Teacups, because you know it's just like excitement, you know, just like gets me going. It's like pretty cool, so it's my favorite ride.